Follows is some general guidance on reading and interpreting the Unemployment Insurance Code. Now, California statutes are contained in 29 separate codes, and the 26th alphabetically is the Unemployment Insurance Code. All 29 codes have general provisions, and these help you read and interpret the code's sections. The following are some selected general provisions of the California Unemployment Insurance Code. Section 1 says that the Act is known as the Unemployment Insurance Code. Section 2 provides that the provisions of the Code, insofar as they're substantially the same as existing statutory provisions relating to the same subject matter, are to be construed as restatements and continuations of the law and not as new enactments. Section 4 says that the general provisions set forth here govern the construction of the Unemployment Insurance Code, or the UI code for short. Section 5 says that division, part, chapter, article, and section headings do not in any manner affect the scope, meaning, or intent of the provisions of the UI code. Section 6 specifies that whenever a power is granted to or a duty is imposed upon a person by any provision of the UI code, then it may be exercised or performed by any deputy or person so authorized to do so. Section 7 provides that whenever a reference is made to any portion of the code, that the reference applies to all amendments and additions made. Section 8 defines the term writing to include any form of recorded message capable of comprehension by ordinary visual means. Section 10 says that the present tense includes the past and future tenses, and that the future tense includes the present. Section 11 says that the masculine gender includes the feminine and neuter. Section 11.2 defines the term spouse to include a registered domestic partner. Section 13 specifies that the singular number includes the plural and the plural includes the singular. Section 15 states that the term shall is mandatory and may is permissive. Section 16 defines oath to include affirmation and written certification or declaration subscribed to be true under the penalty of perjury. Section 17 defines signature or subscription to include a mark, and the mark must be made as required in the California Civil Code. Section 18 provides that if any provision of the UI code is held invalid, then the remainder of the code is not affected. Section 20 says that when any references are made to a person, officer, board, or agency by any provision of the UI code, that reference applies to any person, officer, board, or agency to whom the function vested in the person, officer, board, or agency referred to are transferred. And finally, in Section 21, the legislature hereby declares its intent that the term workman's compensation is also to be known as workers' compensation, and that it's the desire of the legislature that references to the term workman's compensation be changed to workers' compensation when the code sections are being amended for any purpose. Otherwise, that's simply declaratory of existing law.